China, a wave of explosions caused by electric cars has shaken the nation. Millions of rolling bombs on Chinese roads have left citizens terrified. At Tianfu Airport in Chengdu, a BYD electric car spiraled out of control, brakes failing, steering locked, the driver screaming in despair. He could only pray for the battery to drain before death arrived. Just days earlier, in the middle of the Pacific Ocean, the cargo ship Morning Midas, carrying 3,000 cars, erupted into a blazing fireball. 70 electric vehicles detonated in a chain reaction. 22 sailors jumped into lifeboats and watched helplessly as the inferno consumed the 200-meter ship. 2 catastrophes in days, exposing a chilling truth. China's celebrated green future may actually be a nightmare of fire, where every electric car is a ticking time bomb on wheels. On July 25, 2025, at Tianfu Airport, Chengdu, an action movie scene unfolded before thousands of stunned witnesses. A black BYD electric car tore across the runway, completely out of control. The braking system failed entirely. The panicked driver stomped the pedal repeatedly, but the car spun wildly, sliding like a metallic beast gone berserk. Bystanders screamed. Some fled the terminal. In the end, the driver had no choice but to keep circling until the battery drained and the car finally stopped. The death drift video spread like wildfire across Chinese social media, symbolizing the terrifying instability of Chinese electric cars, vehicles hailed as the green future but fast becoming mobile time bombs. Far offshore in the Pacific, another disaster struck. The cargo ship Morning Midas, loaded with over 3,000 cars including 70 electric car and hundreds of hybrids, suddenly erupted in flames. The blaze began in the electric car storage deck, where lithium-ion batteries packed tons of energy. Within minutes, temperatures exceeded 1,000 degrees Celsius. Toxic smoke flooded the decks. The fire suppression system failed, helpless against thermal runaway, when one battery cell ignites and triggers a catastrophic chain reaction across the entire pack. 22 crew members barely sent a distress call before abandoning ship, watching the 200-meter vessel burn in the open ocean. For 3 weeks, the Morning Midas drifted, smoldering, until it sank to a depth of 5,000 meters. Hundreds of millions of dollars in cargo vanished beneath the waves. This was not an isolated tragedy. In 2022, the Felicity Ace, carrying 4,000 cars, burned off Portugal. In 2023, another electric car cargo ship in the North Sea went up in flames, killing a sailor. The common thread? Lithium-ion batteries, ultra-dense in energy, but explosively unstable when built cheaply. China is now the world's largest electric car manufacturer, producing over 10 million electric cars in 2024, up 4.3% from the previous year. This feat was fueled by billions in subsidies, local government loans, and a frenzy to electrify transport. Yet behind the glossy growth lies a dark underside: cheap batteries, rushed safety tests, millions of unsold cars, and sprawling electric car graveyards on the outskirts of major cities. By mid-2025, new energy vehicles made up more than 60% of China's car sales, but a hidden crisis exploded simultaneously. Over 1 million unsold cars piled up in Hangzhou, Tianjin, Shenzhen, Shanghai, and Beijing. Empty lots became mountains of electric car corpses, with rows of dusty cars, flat tires, and frames rusting inside out within just a few years. Children play among hollow shells, while scrap dealers strip batteries and headlights under cover of night. The scene recalls China's infamous shared bike graveyards, but this time the stakes are far deadlier, each abandoned car a latent chemical bomb. The root cause, a frenzied production race. Since 2009, buyers have enjoyed subsidies of tens of thousands of yuan per car. Automakers scrambled to expand factories, prioritizing quantity over quality. Safety checks that should include 150 steps under global standards were slashed to 25 hurried tests. A BYD engineer admitted anonymously, "Management only cares about launching products as fast as possible to seize market share." Safety checks are cut to the bone. The result? Millions of substandard electric car flooding streets, each a potential fire hazard in home garages, public charging stations, and cargo ships alike. Statistics from China's fire department reveal 6 to 8 electric car fires every day nationwide in 2024. In the summer of 2025, as temperatures soared above 40 degrees Celsius, electric cars spontaneously ignited on streets across the country. In May 2025, a car exploded in downtown Jinan, incinerating itself in minutes. The next day, a fast-charging electric car in Chengdu burst into flames, security cameras capturing the inferno spreading in just 10 minutes. In November 2024, the largest electric car showroom in Vientiane, Laos, burned to the ground. In December 2024, BYD's office tower in Valencia, Spain, caught fire, flames spreading to adjacent buildings. In nearly every case, investigators cited faulty batteries, cheap materials, and lax safety protocols. The production boom has also spawned an environmental time bomb. China produced over 6 million electric cars in 2024, but exported fewer than 10%. Most remained unsold domestically. Improper disposal of lithium-ion batteries risks leaching cobalt, nickel, and toxic acids into soil and groundwater, pollutants that can linger for decades and cause cancer. Yet China's recycling system for electric car batteries remains virtually non-existent. The electric car graveyards are not just colossal waste, they are environmental catastrophes waiting to happen. Amid this chaos, a pressing question arises. Is the world blindly chasing a green dream while ignoring its fiery underside? China promised standardized electric car safety rules in 2020, but mandatory requirements, such as batteries surviving at least 2 hours before ignition, will not take effect until 2026. Millions of pre-2026 vehicles remain mobile minefields on the roads. Nations importing cheap Chinese electric car now face a grim choice: accept the risks for lower costs or enforce stricter safety standards to prevent disaster. The Chinese electric car boom, once hailed as a symbol of technological might, is morphing into a symbol of crisis. The green halo is peeling off, revealing a red-hot bomb beneath. The real question is no longer if the next explosion will happen, but when.